doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I just wanted to go over a brief review of what you shared with me in our first session together. I remember you telling me that you were experiencing a lot of anxiety with your personal life, and there were a variety of reasons for that. And I would just like to see how those things have improved, or if they've by chance gotten worse, or how you've been able to cope with that anxiety and those stressors that were bothering you at the beginning.
Awesome. Well, this semester's coming to an end, so that's finally trailing off. All the projects are coming to a close, so that's one stressor I don't have. But for the past 2 weeks, I found a yoga studio that's 2 blocks away from me, and I was doing that a year ago, regularly, just every single day, and it was really good.
Yeah.
And I was working 6 days a week and have 5 40 hours.
Right.
I decided to cut back my hours at work. I just told my boss I need 2 days off, so he was able to take those 3 hours that I was working those 2 days and just tack them on through the day. So I
Awesome.
still have the same amount of hours to get that extra day of rest. And then I went to a couple classes at the yoga studio today, and I really liked it. And they have a $30 unlimited classes
Wow.
for 1 month for new students. So I went ahead and got that. And
Nice.
yeah, it goes for the next 2 weeks, and it's been really wonderful to just have something be up to every day and keep me healthy and
Yeah.
just look into it. That sounds a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I remember you telling me that you really enjoyed doing yoga. That was something that helped calm you down. So I'm glad that you've been able to find a way to incorporate that in your routine, and that's awesome. I also remember you saying something to me. You mentioned something to me about your relationship with your boyfriend. Are you guys still together, or?
Yeah, we are. I don't know, things have been getting better, trying to work on
Good.
communicating. Actually, we started doing partner yoga.
That's awesome.
And I don't know, you don't really think oh, they're doing they're working out together. But when you really have to communicate with the other person. because
Definitely.
They're holding you up, so you have to
Yeah, you've got to be
communicate,
connected.
Yeah, I'm moving the left hand now, and so that's kind of led over to a personal life.
That's awesome.
And it's where we're on the mat and able to talk more connect. We love that too.
Good. Well, that's really good to hear. So it sounds like there have been a few things that have kind of, worked themselves out over time. I'm really proud of you for taking the initiative to jump on that and to be able to cope with your anxiety in that way. Would you say that your anxiety has, do you say that your anxiety has improved in the sense that you're able to cope with it better, or just that the things the circumstances in your environment are just not as intense, or as it involved in you?
About that. I kind of feel like the stress, some things are less stressful, but then I actually found out my mom has cancer yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry
So
to hear
other
that.
things are more stressful. So the stress is kind of the same level, but
Yeah.
I feel like the ways that I'm trying to deal with them are probably more healthy, and
Good.
I don't know. I used to smoke, marijuana
Right.
to try to help me just calm down after a long day. And so
Right.
I've been not doing that. or
That's
doing
really
that,
awesome.
and it's been really hard,
Yeah.
especially now that this has kind of come to light with my mom.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm
That-
doing better, but at the same time, the stress level is just kind of the same.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But I am so proud of you. You should be so proud of yourself, because to stop doing something like that, especially when it's something that you've used as something to calm you down and to
Yes.
alleviate your anxiety, that takes a lot of willpower. That takes a lot of dedication too. And you're obviously aware that you're trying to benefit your health, and the way that you're trying to cope with your anxiety is more positive now.
It's I want to keep going back.
Yeah.
I have friends who kind of make it to that too.
Yeah, so a lot of it has to do with your influences too. Yeah. But I
Probably shouldn't, but
Have you
It's
expressed
hard.
to them that you're trying to kind of shy away from that? Do you have that kind of friendship or relationship with them?
Could.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really. I feel like I've kind of taken it, on it to, put it on myself. But maybe I
Yeah.
could enlist, like, friendship with my classmate. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure, they would support you and, even if, they were still engaging in that behavior, you are still you and you're strong. You're a very strong person. You've been through so much in your life already that you've expressed to me, and you're going through a lot still now, but you're here and you're doing things that, you're able to help yourself in positive ways, and that's what's most important. It takes a lot of strength and willpower, for sure.
some days I'm not sure if I'm taking it so forward or so backwards.
Well, from what I'm hearing, it definitely sounds like you've progressed. So that's really good to hear.
It's good to hear someone like confirming, like, yeah, you're doing like the right things.
Yeah, I definitely think that's important too, to be able to acknowledge, your progress and the things that you've done. We also talked about, are you keeping a journal? Have you been keeping a journal?
I did want to talk about that. There's been a couple of days where I just, and it's not really a journal, but I have a friend who just moved to Japan.
Wow.
And so she's always been kind of like, I don't know, my rock.
Yeah.
Not really my counselor, but just like I consider her.
Right.
I just like wrote her pretty much like a letter. So
Yeah.
it's basically like several journal entries.
That's
Just kind of getting
awesome.
everything out. That made it way better.
Good.
And she didn't even like, have advice for like anything to say. She was just like, wow, I'm just here for you. Tell me whatever, and it's all you. Just leave that.
Affirmation. Somebody showing that they were concerned about you, that they cared. That's incredible, and that's really what the purpose of it was for. It's not really about all of the other details and the strict like doing it every day. It's just when you need it, when you need to find that way to release and to kind of just let it out. If you don't feel comfortable with talking to somebody, it's nice that you can just have that book on you, that you can just jot down what's going on. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Yes. So, is there anything besides, everything going on with your mom? Definitely something very important, very significant to you. Is there anything else that's going on right now that is a source of anxiety for you?
Probably just living with my parents, and that's having like, I don't know, I have like 4 siblings, and my dad, my stepmom, they live in Peabody, and both my parents over there, they're disabled, so they don't work.
Okay.
They don't have much income.
Right.
But they make just enough to where they got their food stamps taken away.
Oh.
5 children. That's like $500. So they're struggling. They just bought a new house, and Linda, my stepmom, broke her foot like a year ago.
Oh my goodness.
So she's on disability now, so they're dealing with all that. And they've got license.
Oh no, yeah.
3 of the girls have been passing back and forth for
Yeah.
5 weeks now. And I feel super guilty because I had to help them with their kid.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, my phone fell down. They were kind of upset with me too. That just kind of,
It hurt, I'm sure,
I don't think they understand how busy I am, and that I think the moment I cannot talk to them.
Right.
But
That you have your own life too, and that as an individual, you want to try and keep in contact, but sometimes there are things that hinder you from being able to do that. So it sounds to me like there are a lot of dynamics going on in your family too that are affecting you indirectly because your family is very important to you.
everybody just wants all the things for me.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Especially when your parents are divorced. It's like,
So that demand that they're placing on you is really affecting you because you're feeling the pressure of trying to balance out, like keeping in contact and with your life, with your work and with your boyfriend and everything, your career. How is your career going? How is school going?
it's going good right now. I'm just, the semester I got kind of burnt out from last semester with 25 papers to do.
Oh yeah, that would be overwhelming.
This summer is like a long break.
Yeah.
One more project and then I'm done.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Well, congrats. That's really cool. You completed a year. So you just got one more year? Oh, that's exciting. Are you excited to
Into
graduate?
class. Yeah, there's so many things that are coming up all at once. I don't know, but I feel like I'm able to deal with it a lot better now.
Good.
The yoga is really, really helping. I don't know what I'm gonna do when my internship runs out though.
Yeah. It's something that's affordable though, and you seem like you're really happy and satisfied at your job, so I'm sure that you'll be able to keep, making like,
I'll
this
make that a priority.
consistent amount of money, yeah. And even
not
if
spend it maybe on going to the bars.
right, yeah. Yeah, like you're starting to like recognize your priorities and what's most important to you. That's incredible. I'm so proud of you. Everything
you.
it sounds like it's getting better and nothing short of your mother, having cancer. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm sure that's something that's really affecting you and it's
Still kind of in shock, not quite ready to talk about that.
yeah. And maybe that's something we can talk about in our next session.
Yeah, it's like a week from now, so
Yes.
that'll be good.
Good. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad that we've had this meeting, this session, and I look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.